Yes, welcome to the African Liberation Station. Give thanks, This is where we liberate your mind, from all of the false teachings that they come along with. Seeing? Yeah, we are here to give you the truth. We are here to show you the way out of this craziness that they have put us in as a people. The reality is this, okay, right now, where we are looking at everything turning upside down in the world that we live in. Seeing? One of the things is that I want to show my people how you have been tricked for a very long time. And the thing is this, when you sit down, you think about it and you look into it. Seeing? You look into it and you realize what is really going on in the world you live. I'll show you a few things that you need to know, because it's important for us to know, for us to realize the importance of knowing. I have always talked about knowing what is going on. And one of the things that I tell my brothers and sisters, that it's very, very important that you understand and overstand the fullness of these things that they have put you into this matrix. Seeing? All right. When you are going to school, sit down and really think about it. When you are going to school, I'm going to show you how these people trick you. You go to school, the teacher start to teach you. When they give you any problem to solve, okay, they're going to tell you if you're right or you're wrong with the answer that you give. When you give an answer, right, think about this, when you give an answer, if the answer is correct, what does the teacher tell you? The teacher will say to you, look, you're going to get an X if it is wrong. If the answer is right, then the teacher is going to give you a little stick that to show that you are right. Now, when you were going to school, you didn't sit down and think that this thing was that important, what you were talking about, this X in school, right? And a lot of my people don't realize what has happened to them over time and the trickery that the system has used on us as a people, right? We have to understand and understand the importance of how the system works and the system operates. You see what I'm saying is, the system doesn't operate in your favor or in my favor, and that is the truth. Seeing? The X mean that the thing is wrong. The stick mean it is right. Then let me ask a very, very important question. How come when you leave school, right? When you leave school, what happened after you leave school? You go and they tell you, okay, you reach 18, now you can go and vote. Now I can speak, for instance, that I grew up in Jamaica, partly in Jamaica and America. When you go to vote, they tell you to put an X in the box, right? How is it that you can put an X in the box when you know that the X is incorrect? Think about what I'm saying to you. The X in the box mean that you are not correct. Because if it was wrong in school, how can it be right when you go to vote for a politician? You must mark an X in the box. And the teacher already show you that X is wrong. So my question is, how do you expect this so-called politician to do the right thing by you when you already give him full permission to do what is wrong? You already give this so-called politician, that's what I'm telling you, the trickery and the psychology. They want to see if you really are coherent to what really is going on. That is what they want to see. But most of us don't come to the understanding, the full understanding of this thing. You see what I'm saying? That we can truly, truly see what is going on because we're not thinking, and because if we were thinking, then we wouldn't put an X in the box. You see what I'm saying? We wouldn't. And that is the reality. You see. So I'm saying is that it is for us to recognize and realize the importance of not allowing manipulation of these people to keep on working on us, because it's manipulation. They are manipulating us to do the wrong thing for them. See? And we are not catching on. Because then when you go and make an X for the politician in the box, then when the politician don't do the right thing, then you go and say, oh, he's doing us. But you already give him permission to do the wrong thing. You already give the politician the permission. The politician asks you to mark an X, and you did it. And the teacher already tell you in school that the X is wrong. You see the drift? That is the reality. If it is wrong, it is wrong. And if it is right, it is right. You see, but that is what it's about. Seeing? That is what the system is all about. Indeed. So, it is time for us to wake up and realize what is going on in the system and what these people are doing to us as a people. You see? And I find out, even before I go further these days, I find out that when I'm out here doing a video, all of a sudden my videos are getting very distorted on YouTube. You see what I'm saying is? Because I know what's going on. And anytime everyone know the subjects that I bring up is serious subjects. It is no joke business. It is things that to set you free. But the system are fighting for you not to be free. That is what's going on. So the thing is, because this video is not really working out the way that it's supposed to, I am going to check a few things, but I'm going to put this message out there, whether they like it, yes or no. You see what I'm saying is, but because I know what they are doing. You know, they don't want the truth to come forward. You see it? So I am going to redo this video and put it forward. See? So let's go to this. Let me do something, because I apologize for that. You know, as I said, I know how the system works and I know what they are doing. They don't want the truth to get out there. Every time you come with certain things to make the people think, they are going to come and fight against it. Seeing? And they know that I know that. And I know that many of you out there know what is going on by now. You know, see it. And it's not that I don't have signal. I do have signal. But they keep playing these games. See? They keep playing the games because they don't want the message to get out there for ones and ones to realize what is going on. But trust and know that we are not going to stop. And that is what we are telling YouTube and the governments, these criminal governments of the world that we are living in. Because your days are up. Your days are numbered. All of you days are numbers. All these criminal elements that is running the world, your days are numbered. Promise you that. So YouTube can fight all they want. YouTube, sooner or later, you're not going to be in existence. And if you are in existence, we the Africans are going to be in full control of you. You're not going to, no one of you people will, because you didn't build or create this. We know that is Africans create all of the things them that you are benefiting from. It is all stolen goods. Just like you put all these criminal politicians in Africa, all of the Caribbean, wherever our people live. That is what you guys has been doing, is criminalize. Come in, you the number one criminals, come in and teach our people how to commit crimes. Just become like you. You see what I'm saying? Because society is a representation of those who are so-called running society. And that is what we are seeing. So when you go into our communities and criminalize our people, it is because you who are running the systems are criminal. Every government on earth is illegal. Every last one. See? There is no legality to your criminality. Because sooner or later, and it is happening right now, that my people are finding out that every museum that you European have, it's all stolen goods inside of them. It's all African goods and artifacts inside of all the museum that you have been making billions of dollars off. Right? So we know where and where everything is, and where and how the system plays the game. You see what I'm saying is, we know that. You know, because we know how everything works already. But don't think for a moment that we are going to stop coming and we are going to stop bringing the message to this criminal society, that we are bankrupting the criminal society and we're putting it totally out of business. You see what I'm saying? That is the reality. So make no mistake, our message is never going to change. It is just going to keep getting more and more. You know, see, these people try to silence us as African people for the longest time. But they can't silence us anymore. Because if they stop one of us or two of us, then 1,000 more of us will come forward and keep bringing forth the message. And we know that is what they are doing. You see it? So, as I am saying, sit down and examine this thing that these people are doing, and you will see really what is going on, right? You know, they just don't want to set us free because the parasites, they can't live without us. See? These parasites cannot live without the African people. And this is what I want my people to know, that the parasites that are out there cannot live without you. And that's why they keep on trying their very best for us not to speak, for us not to reason. You know, see, for the message not to get out there as much as possible. Seeing? But yeah, you know, this is just something that I want to present in this early rise. Seeing? That the system is all about wrong. It is all about wrong, and a lot of us really help to perpetuate the wrong in the system. We do. Because the reality is that what happened? We know what is wrong. But because we are not thinking, then we're going to do the wrong thing. We're not going to do the right thing most of the time, because the system expects that. The system know that they are forcing you to do the wrong thing. That's why they're always telling you about vote, vote, vote. The people that cause politicians to do things never vote. The people that get things done, they never vote. It is money. They give politicians millions of dollars. See? Millions of dollars they give politicians. So when these rich people give politicians millions of dollars, and they call a politician and say, hey, Mr. Politician, you must come do this, that, and the other right now, you know. Them can't tell them so no. Because those people who give them all this money never vote, because they know that voting is wrong. Voting is not right. So when you're talking about we vote and put these politicians there, you put them there with the full knowing, in the sense where you were deceived because you were not thinking that they are never going to do the right thing by you, because you already give them permission to do the wrong thing. You already give these criminal politicians the right to do the wrong thing. Put it that way. If you want to put it that way, that's the way it is. You give them that right to do the wrong thing. Unknowingly. Because you weren't aware of it. You weren't aware that this is what is going on. So when I say, know that my people waking up, then you are ready for these messages. You see, because when we talk about simplicity, just like when I tell the soldiers, when you go into the military and the police force and they tell you to march left, right, you think you is putting one foot in front of the others. No, they are telling you you're going to leave the right thing and do the wrong thing. Because when they send you go kill someone, you and that person never have anything. That is the first thing you need to realize. And if they send you go kill your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, you're going to go do it. It's the same principle. You see it? But because you are not thinking, then they have you in a tailspin where you're going to practice what is wrong to suit these criminals. See? And that is the truth. So it's just a little message I want to bring forth, and for giving ones and ones to think for yourself. Think for yourself and realize that these people are making sure that you do the wrong thing. That is what they are doing. They are making sure that you do the wrong thing. They're making sure that you never done the right thing. That is what it is all about. You see? You must be aware. But later on, I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to make sure that the signal is strong as possible, and let's see if they do the same thing. Because right now, like I said, it's not that I don't have good signal, I do. But these days, every time I do a video and try to put it out there, then all of a sudden the video start to get distorted. You know, so I'm no fool to this system. I'm no fool to YouTube. I'm no fool to what is going on in the world. You know, see, I might not be as technically savvy as a lot of people, but I have people who are very technically savvy, knows these things, is what I'm saying is. And they check my thing and they show me what's going on, so I know. But we're not going to stop. You see what I'm saying is, we're not going to stop. We're going to keep coming, because we know we have enemies, and the enemies, our enemies will never set us free. That's why I tell stupid African leaders, stop talking about the Europeans are your friend. Your enemy cannot be your friend. The people who are killing off your people cannot be your friend. So don't fool yourself. Don't be stupid. You know, see, some of these dumb African leaders, when they stand up on stage and up there, oh, you know, these Europeans are our friends. Your friends? Your friends make you treat your people like nothing? Your friends make your people suffer? And the people them that sit down and listen to these criminal African presidents talking about Europeans are their friends, they are just as bad as them. Because again, because you give them permission to do the wrong thing. That is why your suffering keep perpetuating. You know, see, if you were gathering up money and giving it to them and say, look here, when we send you in office, this is what we want you to do. Trust and know that they would have to do exactly what you want them to do. So don't allow anyone to tell you otherwise. Just start to use your brain and think for yourself, and see if what I say to you don't make sense. See, there's a brethren in America. His name is Claude Anderson. See, but Claude Anderson tell people that is what you do. You have to buy politicians. I know that long time ago. That is money run politics, is not vote. So when people are running around about I vote, that is stupidity and ignorance. That is how they have the world in a tailspin. That is how the parasites keep surviving. Seeing? Because you're thinking that vote do something for you, and it is going to change your life, and it is going to change how these politicians treat you. No, it's not. It is just going to keep on perpetuating your suffering. That's all it's going to do. So that's what I'm saying to each and every one. We have to wake up. Seeing? And realize. So that is the bottom line. So don't trust these people and anything they say. You have to remove them out of the way. It's a new time. It's a new era. It's a new beginning. Politics is corrupt, ultimately corrupt. It will never help you. It will never save you. As religion is also corrupt, so does politics. So the whole system is corrupt. So the whole system must go. We don't look for any of the system to stand up. We're looking for the entire system to be totally eradicated. That is the only answer. Saying that is the only solution. So give thanks. You know, see it. And as I said, we will talk later. The African Liberation Station is always here to liberate your mind. Seeing? I read.